What up, YouTube? T-Moose here. Since this month I'm doing my reviews for January films, I just did my review for the first Ride Along, which got released in January 2014. Now here's my review for Ride Along 2, which premiered back on January 15th, 2016. Now this time around you got Kevin Hart, who is now pretty much married to Tika Summers' character. And so Kevin Hart's Ben Barber, inspired to become the detective like James Payne, played by Ice Cube, who is of course now his brother-in-law. And so James, ends up taking Ben to Miami to follow up on a lead that is connected to a drug ring. So the case ends up bringing them to a homicide detective and a computer hacker who reveals evidence to implicate a respected businessman here. And so it's a Ride Along 2, while it's not as good as the first Ride Along, I still got a kick out of it. I thought it was as fun as the first film. Once again, it was directed by Tim Story, who has, of course, done sequels before. He did the Fantastic Four sequel. He also did the Think Like a Man sequel. And not to mention, by the way, I forgot to mention in my other review for this, Tim Story is also the director who's giving us the Tom and Jerry film. So there's that. Anyway, now this time around you have some other interesting casters. Like you got Benjamin Bratt, who plays the drug kingpin villain here. Bruce McGill reprised his role here. You had Sherry Shepherd. Olivia Munn was in this. Ken Jeong. Of course, it was also once again produced by Will Packers. So there's that. You have Ken Jeong as a computer hacker here, so who pretty much provides some really fun comic relief in this. And Kevin Hart and Ken Jeong are both really hilarious of one another. They really play off each other well. Ice Cube is once again hilarious. Olivia Munn, who plays a Miami detective here, is also really great. This had a bit of a Lethal Weapon vibe to it, if you will. And it's a really good one. Like I said, it's not as good as the first film, but I still got a kick out of it. It's still fun. It's entertaining. Ice Cube and Kevin Hart both still had it. I saw this movie when it got released in theaters back in 2016. Really fun film to watch. Where is Ride Along 3? They have been talking about doing another Ride Along film for a while, but they never really got around to do another one. I don't know if we're ever going to get another one or not. But, it's been about 5 years since the first, since the second. If we had a third one by now, yet again, Kevin Hart's resume has been a little big with the Jumanji films and other stuff. So, I don't know. When we get another Ride Along, that has to be what I see. But Ride Along 2 did pretty well at, when it got released. It made about 90.8 million. Made a little less than the first film, but still did pretty well. Of course, it got a 13% Rotten Tomatoes. Not many people were that big fan of this one. But yeah, that aside, Ride Along 2 is still a fun one. And if they do Ride Along 3, I'll definitely be there opening day to watch it. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever saw Ride Along 2? If so, what's your thought of it? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Would you be down to see a Ride Along 3? And between Ride Along 1 and 2, which one was your favorite? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is T-Moose signing off.